Most people think Apple Pay instantly sends money wherever they want without checking the details behind it. That's where things go wrong. Because if your card is outdated or incorrectly set, your instant transfer can fail or get delayed without warning. Here's the truth no one tells you. The card linked to instant transfers is just as important as the money you're sending, and choosing the wrong one can slow everything down. In this video, you'll learn exactly how to change your instant transfer card on Apple Pay in 2026, why it matters, and how to avoid common mistakes that cause failed transfers. By the end, you'll be able to switch cards confidently and make sure your money goes through without issues. Let's break it down simply. First, understand how instant transfer works. Apple Pay lets you send money directly to a debit card or eligible bank card almost instantly. But here's the problem. Not all cards are supported equally, and some banks process transfers slower than others. Now here's where it gets interesting. The card you choose for instant transfer is stored inside your wallet in Apple Cash settings. If your default card is outdated or not supported, Apple Pay may automatically reject the transfer or switch methods without clearly telling you. So how do you change it? Start by opening your wallet settings. From there, you go into Apple Cash or payment settings depending on your device. You'll see your linked cards. This is where most people make a mistake. They assume deleting and re-adding a card is enough, but you also need to set the correct default for instant transfers. Once you select a new debit card, make sure it is verified and supported for instant transfers. For someone like Jake who uses multiple bank accounts, this step is important because the wrong card can send money to the wrong processing route. But there's another detail most users miss. Your bank itself has to support instant transfer functionality. Even if Apple Pay allows the card, the bank may still delay the transaction if it is not compatible with real-time processing. After selecting the correct card, always run a small test transfer. This helps confirm that everything is set up correctly before you send larger amounts. This is where most people improve their experience. They stop assuming the system is automatic and start actively managing which card is used for speed versus standard transfers. To wrap it up, changing your instant transfer card in Apple Pay is not just a settings tweak. It directly affects how fast and reliable your money moves. The right setup means instant access. The wrong one means delays and confusion. If this helped you understand it clearly, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more simple Apple Pay and finance guides like this.